as the Diablos win it back. That was Justin Teller in the faceoff. And T-Town gets to it behind their net. Diablo picks it up, though. Plays it up the boards. Over into the corner. That is Paul Roberts. He throws it back down behind the net. Behind the net, it stays for just a moment. And back up to Roberts. And he sends it back down low along the boards. Chris Roberts going to get to it. Sends it up to Tori Bratton. Not Troy. She loses it. Shot taken by T-Town. Pretty sure that was a stop by Andy Maybaum in the net for the Diablos as Tori takes a little bit of a spill. As Paul Roberts now sends it up the boards through everybody all the way down. That's an icing, they say. And who am I to disagree? I'll tell you who I am. I'm the guy who's not wrong, which is why I don't disagree. So that was quite the icing. All right. So we are a full 1 minute into our game. 9 minutes left on the clock. As Diablo win it back, Roberts ships it up the boards. And then that's poked ahead by the other Roberts, Chris Roberts. And then taken away by Skoog. For T-Town, it rolls on net. Oh, almost finds its way behind Maybaum, but he reaches back and says no. And gets that glove down, gets that whistle. And both teams will get changes. And it looks like Jonathan Rioja in the face-off for Diablo. I'm going to say Rioja because it's fun. Rioja wins it back. And around the net, Diablo send it. As Tesoro, Mike Tesoro, former Dallas marksman player, sends it ahead as the Diablo goes off sides. Tesoro with it now. His pass attempt interrupted, but taken right back. Good little back sticky checky from Tyler Fensky. And then wristed behind the net, around the boards. It's going to get picked up by Solomon. Oh, is his name on T-Town Heroes. As a point-blank shot attempt from Diablo does not find the back of the net. That was Fensky. And Solomon, had it there. I'll explain why I'm saying that here in just a minute. As Tesoro tries to get it over to Rioja. And it ends up in the board. And he sends it back to the point. I don't know who that is, but he took a slapper at it. That was Zaid Tuara, also a former Dallas marksman player. To Tesoro behind the net. Batted into the boards. Sent back up to the point. And Steven Roberts wrists one just wide. It's going to get picked up by Fensky, who wrists one off the side of the goalie's pads. It bounces out into center. Nobody there to be able to get it. Nobody able to get it. And now, T-Town bringing it in, gained the zone. And I think it went up into the bench. I'm not entirely sure. All right, so T-Town Heroes, number 26. Solomon O is what I'm calling him because his name is something different. Now look, when I say something about your last name, or anybody's last name, I say it with understanding and love because I have a funky last name and it's hard to pronounce. And I understand that and I feel your pain. However, I also understand that you can easily make fun of somebody for mispronouncing your name in weird, messed up ways. So I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. I'm just going to say O. That's what we're going to do until somebody tells me how to pronounce it. And then I forget and they tell me again. And then maybe I remember. And right on the doorstep, number 2, Ryan Merker. Took a shot, but it doesn't matter because Hayden Watts wrists one from the blue line and scores. And that would be assisted by Ryan Merker. And Texas Diablo get their first point in the NBHL. 7:02 left in the first. Philip Turner in the face-off against Skoog. And Skoog steps in, all the battles. And Diablos are going to get it. Merker has it. He is also a former Dallas marksman player. And his shot attempt on net against Maybaum. Not Maybaum. Who is that? Is that Mark Kafel? Yes. In net for T-Town Heroes. Maybaum's in net for the Diablo. Don't cross your words, Chris. I know. Shut up. That's right. I just talked to myself and responded. That's how you'd think that's insane, but that's actually how I keep my sanity. I'm just letting you know. As Diablo taking off the face-off, Torrey Bratton with it. Slaps one. Good stop by Kafel. Is it Kafel or Kafel? I don't know. I'm going to say Kafel. As Merker steps in. Tries to put one on the side of the net. That ends up in the feet of Sahib Sethi. And T-Town going to come up with it. That's Parker Corbin. He risks one, goes behind the net, around the boards. Going to get picked up by Kyle Rembis. And then kept in for a moment. And will be chased down by Alex Gund in the corner. However, we got some jets being put on by Shane Polomonenko. Number 88 for Diablos. Polomorenko. I added an extra letter in there somewhere. And Tawara with a wrister. And by wrister, I mean slap. Oh, goes off the stick, up into the netting, and out of our rink entirely. Some would call that a home run. I don't, because we're playing hockey. So that gets us a stoppage. We get a whistle. Teams get changes. And, yeah. 5:53 left in the first period. Score is 1-0. Diablo strike first. As T-Town were down a man. And elect to change who they were going to send out there. They're going to send Ryan Huntley instead for the face-off. Going against Justin Teller for Diablo. And then they're changing up who's in the face-off. Instead, we're going to have Solomon O. As it goes over into the boards. Behind the net, T-Town Cameron Williams had it. Sends it all the way up. It goes through everybody all the way down. Goalie's going to step out and prevent the icing. We're gonna burn off some of that clock. That last game went to a shootout, and we weren't scheduled for that. All right, pass across, shot taken. Oh, that looked like it hit the butt of the stick. Shot from Chris Roberts. Ends up behind the net, sent up to the point. And sent over to Tawara. Oh, try for a little crisscrossy pass. Chris Roberts just couldn't get the shot off. But he does protect it along the boards. Sends it up for Steven Roberts. We got 3 Roberts on this team. That ain't going to be confusing. What's going on here? Don't we screen these guys? I like it. All right. So Polomorenko sends it behind the net. Comes around, picked up off the boards by Chris Roberts. Sent up to Steven Roberts. Roberts. And the ball bouncing everywhere. Wrister goes wide by Roberts. Picked up by Polomorenko. Drop back to the point for Tawara. He's going to slap it, and that's going to get blocked. It goes up, not high enough to cause a stoppage as Roberts gets into it. Well, here comes Huntley and pokes it into his own bench, and we got a whistle and a break. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, you might see the floor. It's only temporary. Promise. All right. Guys still there? I haven't had... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. So, my chat was stuck, and I didn't see all these chats. My apologies, folks. I'll catch back up with you here in a minute. Wow, you guys have been talking. I appreciate that. All right, so anyway, Diablos have possession, and they just lose it to T-Town. They gave it away to Alex Gund, who's got it behind the net, throws it all hard on the boards. Chipped up. Diablo, though, there to keep it in is Hayden Watts. And to Tesoro. Got it on the dot. Tries to get it back to Watts. Doesn't succeed. Then it rolls off the stick of Corbin. And pass from T-Town does not succeed. And comes over for Diablo. Hayden Watts now. Sends it hard up. Oh, good read and interception from Tiffany Haig. And Tesoro's going to dump it down behind the net. Out comes Kafel to get it, using his butt to back up the Diablos. That's right, folks. Get out my way. Back that pad up. I don't know. Shot taken. And Jonathan Rioja scores again for the Diablo. That is number 2. Let's see who the assisting was.
91-22.
All right. So your assist was Mike Tesoro, scored by Jonathan Rioja. All right, what do we got here? Oh, my goodness, so many chats. Wellborn's grandma loving the commentary, all good. Cash prize to the player that knocks the ladder over. Hey, Logan, that's messed up. You probably said that a half an hour ago, but I'm playing. As we're back underway. I'll get back to him, don't worry, folks. And we have a stoppage. I'm guessing it went into the bench. Not entirely sure. All right. Barb Parker says, this is the type of game I love. So this was all during the shootout, I'm guessing. Way to go, Voodoo. Good work, Voodoo. Yep, from the last game. Great game. Caitlin Coughlin, let's go Tulsa. The whole COG fam is watching. Go get them. Oh, welcome, COG fam. Sorry I'm delayed on the welcoming here. Don't worry, I'll catch up. We'll make this happen together. Skoog, he's got it on the boards. Tries to center. Oh, good stick play from Philip Turner for Diablo. Comes back up off the boards, goes past Tawara. Is that Tawara? No, that's Sahib Sethi. My bad, Sahib. I'm still learning people's numbers. As Skoog sends it over, Merker interrupts the pass, but it does bounce back. And Tiffany Haig gets to it. Oh, Haig and Merker battling. Diablos come up with it, walks it right in, point blank attempt. Oh my goodness, it's still loose. What do we have happening? Shot going high off the glass. My goodness, good attempt from Sethi on that. As Bratton tries to throw it in out of the glove of Tulsa. They'll bring it back. And Roberts. I have a 1 in 3 chance if it's Roberts. I'm just saying. And Sethi now has it over on the far boards. Sends it back to Bratton in the defensive zone. And they tag up. Bratton now putting on some jets. And in and out of the glove of Ty Burge. Or Burge. Burge? I don't know. We'll find out at some point. And then we have a whistle. And we got an interference call. Looks like it's going against Skoog. Is that Skoog? Skoog. That's Skoog. All right. Oh, my goodness. Okay. COG fam, welcome. Wait. Look at the ref here. We'll figure out what's going on. All right. Interference on Skoog for 90 seconds. Diablo will be on the power play. Rich Rembiz. That's Kyle Rembiz pronounced like this. Rembis. Okay, thank you. I'm saying it wrong. I got it now. Rembis. I'm going to forget. I'm going to let you know now I'm going to forget. But I'll remember at some point. And I'll say it right. I'll also get caught up in these comments. Don't worry. Keep them coming. It's all good. Polomalenko for Diablos. Had it for a minute. Now T-Town's going to clear it down. As they do. What else we got? Haha, my son got hurt, so can't skate for ice hockey. Was a great goalie. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I mean, it's not awesome he got hurt. But awesome was a great goalie. Oh! Oh, my goodness. And a shot block almost ended up in the back of the net off Torres' stick. But it didn't. My goodness. K-Fell with a good heads-up play. And Diablo sent it across. Now that 19 is Tuora. He's got it for Diablo. Sends it back down low for Polomarenko. He sends it hard around the boards, up the point for Tesoro. And he's going to slap one. And K-Fell is going to say no, and it's going to end up in the boards. We got 40 seconds left in the period, folks. Tuora sends it across. He finds the waiting Roberts. Chris Roberts. His shot goes off the backboards, and K-Phil's going to slam that ball, glove down on that ball, and get that stop. Woo-wee. All right, Grant McNamara. Whoa, does number 9 on Tulsa play roller hockey or what? Probably. Oh, and then Rich Rembis says probably. Number 12 is Kyle and my son. Fun to watch on TV. Awesome. Caitlin Coughlin. Haha. Faye says, hey, Grant. Grant waves. Rich Rembis. We're Polish. Haha. Ah, okay. Rembis. Polish. Gotcha. Right on. Well, welcome. Caitlin Coughlin says, good job, Alex. Caitlin Coughlin says, tell Scoog to stay out of the sin bin. I know, right? Come on, man. You're new here. At least to Texas. But, you know, make an impression. And a shot taken. By somebody. And they thought they scored. They did not. That was number 72. That's Tyler Fenske. Fensk. I'm going to say Fensk. They did not score. 19 seconds left in our first period. I think we're all caught up with comments now. All right. As Diablo win it off the face-off, walking in forward. Oh, my goodness, and the glove slammed down from K-Phil. Woo! A little hectic there. All right. And Diablo win it again, over into the corner, picked up by T-Town. Cesoro's going to get it at the point, though. And sends it around, finds a waiting Kromenacker. And his shot does not find its way through, and Tesoro couldn't get the handle on that shot. Has it behind the net, and that's the end of period number. Don't do that, folks. That's dangerous. As our second period is underway, Torrey sends it down for Diablo. Merker putting on the Jets. Can't beat Gund, though. And then sent back up. Back to Torrey. Bratton, she takes a slapper. Oh, deflected. Looks like off of Scoob's leg. Did I say Scoob? Scoog. Sorry, Scoog. I honestly don't think I'm the first person to call you Scoob ever, though. I'm just saying. All right, what do we got here? Rich Rembis, you are doing an excellent job, sir, announcer. This is just fun to watch. Don't get to see my... Why is there... Oh, son. Son, I live in Idaho. Oh, well, right on. Welcome. I'm happy I could do this for you. As Bratton. Shot blocked, interrupted. Now here comes T-Town. And sent back for Diablo, putting on the pressure. All by himself is Sethi, number 66. Merker there, takes it away from the goalie. Oh, backhand attempt. Makes it through the crease. Merker with it behind the net now. He walks over to the corner, finds some space, centers. T-Town doing a great job to make sure that Turner did not get a shot off. However, it's sent back down, picked up behind the net. Turner's going to get to it in the corner. And makes some moves, walks it out to the dot. Merker with a shot, just wide. Ends up behind the net and sent around the boards. And now Kyle Rembis gets to it. That's right, folks, I remembered. I said his name correctly. And shot taken by Diablo, goes high over the net. I think that was Sethi. I'm not entirely sure. I can't see his number. We'll get there, though. Oh, my goodness, a shot attempt from Hayden Watts hits the post. Looked like it went behind the goalie and right out. My goodness, that was a close one. And now Scoog with the Jets. Takes the shot, goes off the boards. Diablos have it for a minute. And Gund sends it back in deep. And pushed around. Not hard enough to get to a teammate, though. T-Town had it for a minute. But then one of the Roberts. Is that Paul Roberts? One of the Roberts gets to it, sends it up on the boards. Then out of the zone, but T-Town comes back. Sends it in. They touch up, bring it right back in the zone. Comes over on the far boards. And walking it forward. Tries to center. Diablos, though, they take it. And now the Jets get put on. Polomarenko walks it in, takes a slap. That got deflected, goes over into the boards. And sent across. And shot taken. Blocker. Pad save, excuse me. Pad save, glove down. My goodness, by K-Phil. Right on. All right. Woo. 7 minutes and 21 seconds are left in our second period. As our fancy scoreboard says, it's 2-0 with Diablos in the lead. As my camera angles towards the floor, because I'm a professional, folks. It's what I do. Ha. Diablo winning off the face-off. Tesoro with a shot. Good pad save by Kafel. I'll get it right as soon as somebody tells me the right way. And he reaches back behind the net, slams the glove down, gets the whistle, we get a stoppage, and now we're going to do another face-off. All right, now we're all caught up. Caitlin Coughlin, good job, goalie. That's right. And snapper from the point. Oh, my goodness. Ryan Huntley took that one in the shoulder. That should be a nice looker. Tesoro with the shot. In and out of the gloves of Kafel. I'm going to say Kafel. That's what I'm sticking with. Tesoro back to the point. For Tuara with a shot. That goes wide behind the net. And sent ahead. And Tuara now brings it back in. Over to Tesoro. Centers it for Fenske. There's no I, it's an E, so it's Fenske. And put right back for Tesoro, off the back of his stick. Finds Fenske, and it rolls right in front of, that wasn't Fenske, by the way. Anyway, it rolled right in front of Kafel, and he slams the glove down, gets the whistle, and we get another stoppage. Woo! All right, Rich Rambis says they will get better. First time playing for a bunch of soccer players. Oh, right on. We got it's kind of interesting to me how hand in hand soccer and hockey go. Mostly it's the other way around, from my experience or whatever. Hockey players playing soccer. I don't hear too much about soccer players playing hockey, but that's cool. Oh, right on the doorstep it landed from Kafel. I'll get it. And T-Town with it. T-Town's looking good. Don't count any of them out. And here comes Merker now for Diablo. And he sends it across. Sethi gets to it. Sends it to the corner behind the net. Philip Turner. And he tried to center. But Kafel was like, heck no, man. Got that glove in the way, got that whistle, got that stoppage. 5:58 left in period 2. Period 2. Period 2. Oh, wow. All right. Woo. The night is young, friends. As Diablo win the face-off. Comes back. Wrist shot. Take it. Oh, my goodness, from the blue line. And Hayden Watts gets another one for Diablo. Get the official call on that from the officials. From 66? Perfect, thank you. All right, yes. So that was scored by number 89, Hayden Watts, and assisted by number 66, Sahib Sethi. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. I mean, if you want to average out my pronunciations, I'm totally in the negative. Or in a low average, I should say. I'm under 50-50. It's got to be. I mess up everybody's name. Anyway, there's a hockey game going, if you didn't notice. As Diablo battle T-Town in the corner for it. And now along the boards for it. T-Town's going to get it! And they send it up, and it comes all the way down. That'll be an icing. This time, it actually is. And so we're going to bring it all the way back down here. Rich Rambis. Shout out to Kyle's little girls at home, Ivy and Ella, watching their daddy play for the first time. Hello, Ivy and Ella. Welcome. I'm glad you're watching your daddy play for the first time. That is awesome. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. Diablo's taking a shot. That bounced up into the ceiling. I know your daddy's having fun. Where is he? He's over there on the bench. Is he on the bench? Where is he? You'll see him, don't worry. We'll find him. He'll be here soon. On camera, that is. As Diablos with it again, another shot. Up into the netting, it bounces down. As Torres chips it up the boards. Diablo going for a change. Almost too many men. And too many men is what the call is. As Zaid Tawara came out a little too early and touched that ball. So, too many men. And the T-Town Heroes will go on the power play, which is over on this side of the rink, not the one I was trying to go to. I mean, it's the first day of the season, so I could technically say it's my first day on the job. But any of you who are in the know would just throw it back in my face. Oh, you've been doing this for 5 years. What are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. And I just have to eat my words on that. So that's okay. I'm not going to lie. I make mistakes, folks. It happens. We're human. I'm human. I think I'm human. I hope I'm human. Oh, my gosh. Anyway. So T-Town on the power play. Diablos with possession. Send it up. Bat it off the stick. There's your daddy. And Rambis scores one for the Heroes. There you go. On the board. Power play goal. Take a look at him. There he is. All right. Yes, so that was scored by Kyle Rambis and assisted by Parker Corbin. And T-Towns are on the board, folks, as Torrey Bratton gets to it. Skoog with it now. Tried to pass it to Rambis, but did not make it through the Diablo's foot. That was in the way. As Tesoro steps over the line and gains the zone. Sent across. Bratton steps in. And Rambis prevents the outlet pass. And then sent down, and that will be an icing against T-Town. Rambis having a good laugh about that one. All right, Rich Rambis yell at Kyle to shoot. Haha, yeah. No. Grant McNamara. Go gold. First goal in history. That's right. Number 1, belonging to Rambis. So that's cool. As Diablo win the face-off. Tuora with it now. Sends it through Tesoro into the corner. Tesoro's going to pick it up, though. And sends it down low behind the net. And Diablo's pick it back up for a moment, taken away by T-Town, but then Diablos pick it right back up. And Tuora with a wrister. With a slap shot and beats K-Phil, giving Diablos one more. What was it? What were the numbers? All right, so they're saying scored by number 19, Zaid Tuara, assisted by 22, Mike Tesoro. All right. So he scores now 4-1, but T-Town on the board. First goal in team history. That's a monumental goal. That's a big one. As Diablo's bringing it in now, drop it back. Merker with it. Wrist one goes wide. Ends up over here in the corner. Sent across. Merker with a shot now. Oh, rebound popped right out in front. And Diablos just couldn't get the shot off. And then off the side of the net, Kafel gets the glove on it. And gets that whistle. Is that number 16? Is that what I'm seeing? That's Philip Turner. Yeah. Philip Turner on Diablo. And Diablos win the face-off again. Wrist shot taken. Ends up bouncing off the glass, popping in front of the net. And comes over along the boards. And on the doorstep again in the crease. Kafel trying. And he tried to dive on it. Ref lost sight of the ball. That got a whistle, even though that thing was still loose. Woo-wee. Woo-hoo-wee is what they said. 3:23 left in period number 2. Score is 4-1. As the Heroes getting some changes. And Diablos win it back. And wrist shot does not get through. That was an actual wrist shot, not a slap shot. As I keep erroneously calling. Erroneously? What did I say? Doesn't matter what I said, because we got an icing. So we're going to bring the camera all the way back over here with the ball. There it is. Oh. Woo. Back to Bratton. At the point, she takes a slap. And that is off the leg of Solomon. Oh! And And 2 little wake-up shots from Diablo. Centering pass, backhand attempt. Coming up, sent up to Bratton. She sends it across. Walking in, wrist one. And that just rolled right to Ty Burge, who's going to pop it in, giving Diablo number 5 of the evening. And the officials are going to tell me what the officialness is. Let's see and listen. All right, so the assist was, wait, what? Who scored the goal? 65. Really? Oh. I had it wrong. So Paul Roberts scored the goal, and the assist was number 13, Ty Burge. Oh. Okay. Like I said, folks, I make mistakes. That's okay. We got it figured out, though. As Rambis tried to pass, Diablo come up with it. And they run it in offside. Tesoro doesn't like it, but he's the one that did it. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it. .225 left in period number 2. And we're going to bring face off over here. Not wherever I was thinking. As Skoog wins the face off. It's going to bounce right in front of us, and Tawara's going to get to it. Plays it off the boards. Comes down this way. As Goond gets to it. Poked off his stick by Fensk. Back to Tesoro. He takes a slapper. Doesn't make it to the net. Now Tawara gets it over. Poked off his stick. And now here comes Tiffany Haig. And Diablo take it back. Tesoro's got it now. Regains the zone. Sends it across. And the shot attempt from Polomarenko gets blocked into the corner. Sent back up to the boards. Kromenacker. Wrist one. It falls right in front of, what's his name? Kafel. He gets that glove down. Minute 40 left. In period 2. Diablos win the face-off back to nobody. Comes out of the zone. Chasing it down is Kromenacker. He gets to it. Finds some space. Sends it up through Merker. Merker gains the zone. Drops it back to Turner. Poked off his stick by Kafel. And Diablos take it away. Keep possession. Merker with it up the boards. Rambis takes it off his stick. Kept in by the point. And sent down in front of us. Poked off his stick from Kromenacker, and we get a whistle as it popped up into the bench. Hey. And we're underway again. Diablos, Merker throws it into the crease. It's sitting. Kafel finds it. Gets the glove down. 49 seconds left. Diablo win it back. Bratton plays it off the boards. Comes back to her. Sends it for Roberts of the Paul variety. Sends it down to the corner. Throws one on net. That gets sticked aside. Comes back up to Bratton. She turns and shoots. Looking for a tip. And I hope that got on camera, folks, because Ty Burge was there with the tip. That looked great. This time we're right, by the way. So 13 with the goal, Ty Burge. Assisted by Tori Bratton, number 18. Not Troy, as she'd like you to believe from time to time. Tori. And Tawara with Diablos for it now. Gain the zone, do the Diablo. And taken away by Ryan Huntley. And then denied entry, batted down out of the air. Brought back in and dumped by Ty Burge. Goes down, 5 seconds left. And they went up. Ooh, a shot taken from the point. And that'll end the period. Our third period is underway as the T-Town win it off the face-off. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Diablo now with a backhand attempt off of Jonathan Rioa. Don't beat me up. I just say things. I'm just saying. And Tawara now kept it in the zone. Walks in at the red line, tries to pass it ahead. Not hard enough. Batted out of the zone by the Heroes and comes all the way down for icing. So that'll bring us all the way back here. Rich Rambis, we are old up here, and this is past our bedtime. But we'll watch our son play. Woohoo! That's right. I feel you. I feel you there. Sorry about my broken, trying to read it. There's a stupid button on my screen that blocks the most current chat, part of it. So I have to, finagle stuff just to be able to read. Just saying, so you know. Oh, right off the face-off. Great block from Kafel off the stick of Fensk. And then they get a rebound and bury it again. I didn't see who that was. The camera did, though. I'll find out from the ref. All right, so that was scored by Shane Polomarenko and assisted by Jonathan Rioa. That is number 7 for Diablo, and that's the floor. Apologies. And I do believe the clock, now that the face-off it keeps running. So that will happen. And a wrist shot taken from Philip Turner, and he is denied by Kafel. Hey, Caleb, is it 6 when the clock keeps running? Yes. Okay. Oh, wait. No worries. I couldn't remember. That's just a habit. I know, right? All right. So, yes. Confirmation. 6 goal differential. The clock does not stop. And if Diablos scores 2 more goals, that'll be the end of our game. And they just tried with Hayden Watts, but a great block by Kafel pops up and does not go in the back of the net. Diablo still with possession, though. Merker takes a shot. That didn't get through. Goes over into the corner. Sent behind the net, picked up by Turner. We'll chase it along the board. Send it up to the point. Kromenacker with it. Sends it over for Merker. Merker tried to throw one. Went off the foot of somebody. Ended up in the corner. Now Diablo with it behind the net. And sent back over to Merker, who wrists one and it sneaks through. My goodness. The width of the ball was all that was open, and he found it. That is number 8 for Diablo. We'll get the official call in just a moment.
2-16.
All right, so that is scored from Ryan Merker, number 2, assisted by Philip Turner, number 16. Oh, my tripod fell apart again. I was wondering what was going on. That's fun. All right, so Bratton with it now for Diablo. Sent across. I gotta figure out why this keeps happening. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm doing my best here, folks. As Chris Roberts with it now, centers, cleared out. Comes out, not all the way out, into the neutral. And then another centering pass. And Torres now throws it around, ends up in the corner. And sent ahead. Diablo, though, get to it, keep it in. And there's Paul Roberts. Sends it down low. Wrist shot attempt from Chris Roberts. Goes wide behind the net. Ends up on the far boards. Now finds another Roberts to the other Roberts. Robert. And Diablos play it to the boards to themselves. That's Tellier. Justin Tellier. I believe I'm saying the name. Well, I am saying the name. I believe it's the correct name. And we got a Diablos player down. No call. I don't believe that was a trip. And Diablos do well to keep it out of their zone for just a moment as the Heroes bring it in. Into the corner. Roberts supplying the pressure. I think that's Roberts. Diablo with it now. Tesoro grabs it. Walks it. Protects it, takes it, crosses the line, realizes he's all alone as his team is changing. And a wrist shot attempt from Fence goes behind the net. He puts on the chase, though. Good forecheck. Ends up winning, takes it back. Shot taken. Does not find its way through to the net. Ends up in the corner. Now the Heroes along the boards. Tesoro takes it away. Drops it back for Fensk. He wrists one. And then wide open, rebound is collected by Jonathan